Oh, come on. Come on. Why do you have diarrhea? Hey, Patty. I'm glad to see you didn't go nowhere. Need more water? Well, I had a little bit of a crappier day than usual at the farm. Did I tell you what happened to that mama's titty? Maybe I should put a link in the description box below in case anybody wonders why there's a cow in the backyard while I'm talking to you. That'll help explain what happened to you and why you're special. Well, I filmed you because I thought yesterday would be my last day with you. And then later, Farmer Joe got here and he was looking at you and he's like, I think... He don't like when I talk about him like that, when I use that voice. Whatever, it's not like he watches my stupid videos anyway. He was like, I think she's doing better. I don't think she broke her hip. I think she ate a poisonous plant. And I was like, that's what I said. To me, it didn't look like the bull jumped on you and broke a hip. I thought you got into something nasty that you shouldn't have eaten in the little wooded area. It's just with the convulsions, and it can cause temporary or permanent paralysis, blindness. Now your eyes are clouded. They weren't like that before. So he said he's going to keep waiting, give you a little bit more time to see if you get up. If you do get up, and if you're blind, I'm going to build a pen right here. And you'll live forever right here. And I'll put Brother John in next to you, and me and Brother John will be your eyes. What was I going to tell you about? Oh, yeah. So a few days ago, it might have even been the same day that you had your accident out back. Down at the dairy farm, a mama somehow fell in the grain trough, and it caused a commotion in the herd. Excuse me! Hey! I'm filming over here. Anyway, she fell tits up in the grain trough. She fell in the grain trough, and it caused a commotion in the herd, and somehow someone ended up stepping on her titty. Cut the tip clean off, and now she's got mastitis. I should film something good today, not just the bad me ugly. You want to watch me plant those flowers I said I was going to plant yesterday? I hope you can watch if you're not blind. Excuse me. Anyway, if you can't see it, you can just listen. Getting sick of Farmer Joe saying every day he's going to bring me down some dairy calves and they're going to be the lawnmowers for the backyard. I'm just going to mow the backyard with the lawnmower tomorrow. By the time I get done playing around here, my flowers and stuff, it's going to be time to make dinner and then go back to the farm and milk cows again. It is hot out here. It's like 77 degrees. Oh yeah, that's some good compost pile dirt right there. Good enough. These are zinnias, little red zinnias. It's too quiet. Need more cowbell. You know any good songs? No, not you, Finn. Stupid sticker. I'm a moonshine sipper, stray slipping through the darkness, far from heartless. I'm more like the sharpest tool in the shed. No, I've never been the smartest, but make no mistake, I hit the fucking hardest. Devil without a cause, you heard me sing it. And 10 years later, bitch, I still fucking mean it. Bucka, bucka, you ain't never met a motherfucker like this. Kiss my ass and go suck Detroit sideways. My way or the highway, listen up. Ain't nothing's changed here, I still don't give a fuck. So what the fuck's up with all the backlash? You snowflakes, here's a news flash. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Years ago we all thought it was a joke, see how every kid got a motherfucking trophy. Yo, homie, here's the situation. A nation of pansies is the next generation. And all the minions and their agendas, every opinion's got a millennial offended. This amendment, one, it rings true, and if you don't dissent, bitch, and see number 2. Ain't nothing new. Right church, wrong pew. Get a clue, your crew, your fake news and views can all get the bottom of my motherfucking shoe. 'Cause I'm the last of a few still singing fuck you. And ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Oh, I'm gonna soar like an eagle. My wings will carry me away. I got the heart of a lion, and I get stronger every day. You'll never tell me shit, you'll never flip my script, because I'm more outrageous than the Vegas Strip. You're like Mayberry, bitch, I'm hard and crisp. I risk hillbilly, but I'm filthy rich. You're like Milli Vanilli, kinda silly. What the hell? What was I talking about? You're like Milli Vanilli, kinda silly and shit. I'm like Shotgun Willie, smoking Phillies and shit. I'm like Reverend Ron or David Lee Roth, like Springsteen, bitch, I'm the motherfucking boss. James Dean shit, I'm more like Brad Pitt, a little less pretty but I slay more dick. No, I don't. I twang through riffs, I slide through grass, I break more lines than a 10-pound bass. Past the mic, I'm like Sludge and Fizz, and ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Needs more cowbell. I should put a link in the description below to the original song so people don't think I just made that up. In case Brother Bob sees that, gets mad, tries to sue me for making his song even better. Pansy, pansy, pansies. It's almost spilling out of there. It's called Winter Savory. Kinda tastes like rosemary. Creeping time. This dill on the porch is more just for like ornamentation. When I need a quick sprig for something. But I pickle a lot of stuff, so there'll be a lot of that planted in the big garden out back. That will be a story for another day soon. I want flowers in this one. Let's put a marigold in it. That helps keep the bugs away from the stuff on the porch I'm gonna eat. And how about a petunia? This is the kind of flower that my cow over there, Petunia, is named after. If you didn't watch my previous video, it tells a little bit about how she was the first lawnmower ever in the yard here. But she was just little, recently weaned off of milk, when she was in the yard as a lawnmower. And now it sounds really mean having them on a chain, but it was a really long chain. She could go almost anywhere in the backyard when we have the lawn mowing calves here. I don't know, this is going to be a tight fit in here. I think this is going to be big enough to fill the whole pot. I'll find a different pot. I really want pansies on the back porch, but I'll find a different pot for that. Let's just give this whole pot to the marigold. All this weird stuff in the compost dirt. Anyway, after she was too big to be on her chain, her and Brother John, he was the other lawnmower. That was a few years ago, the first year that we had calves in the backyard. Not the front yard. I always do the front yard with a real lawnmower, because I tried putting the lawnmowers, the calf lawnmowers, in the front yard, and some people would stop and knock on my door and they'd be like, "Did you know that you have a calf in your front yard?" And they wouldn't see the chain, or maybe they would see the chain and they'd be like, "How dare you put the calf on the chain?" And so I put them back here in the backyard where no one but me can enjoy them. And then after that, her and Brother John went to live in the beef field forever, just on the other side of the backyard here. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta go out there and check on that herd again. Gotta do that every day. Because it seems like the one day you don't, something weird will happen. Like, thank God we caught Petunia in time. She wasn't laying down like she is now for very long before we found her. If she had gone all night laying like that, she probably wouldn't have survived the night. But we brought her into the yard here, started doctoring her up immediately, and she seems to be getting a little bit better. But if she doesn't get up soon, Farmer Joe's probably gonna, you know, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but sometimes when I'm feeling heartbroken about things like Petunia or the cow that cut her titty off, for example, I say silly stuff sometimes to cope with it. Probably makes it sound like I'm making light of a serious situation, but I'm actually not. My life is very serious. It's too serious sometimes. I have to force myself to be me, to get through it all. The tag says bunching onions. I usually call them green onions. They're not like actual big onions, you know, just like the little skinny ones. We only need to be a couple inches apart from each other. Stupid. Another hot one, Patty. Might get 80 degrees today. What kind of oil do you need from Family Farm and Home? Garlic oil, eh? Me neither. I look and smell like really bad. You like it? Yeah, it smells really good. I'm gonna get you some more water and I'll show you what else I found at Family Farm and Home. These are sunflower seeds. They only get to be 2 feet tall. Hey, careful, Finn, don't knock that over. So I'm gonna plant these in the flower beds around the house. Oops. See, just like regular sunflowers. But they're only 2 feet tall, not 10. Microgreens. I'm gonna plant those on the porch in a pot. You ever heard of a jalapeno pepper? C-O-O-L. Jalapeno. Jalapeno. Says it's a jalapeno pepper, but it's not spicy. Tastes like jalapeno, but without the heat. Sometimes I don't mind spicy jalapenos. I usually just have a few in the big garden out back. But I don't need a whole hedge of, so I just got one. I'm gonna put that on the porch. Most of the tomatoes in the big garden out back are gonna be San Marzanos, maybe some Romas too. But this is called Black Prince. You ever heard of that? Yeah, me neither. The sign said that, where'd they say? Oh yeah, from Siberia. Yup. It's got like a blackish red skin on it. So I'm gonna go put that on the porch. I think I got a few more herbs to plant too. Probably do that next to the pole barn. Want some more grain? Ah, I got a blister on my foot. Skatey, how'd you get out of the greenhouse? Crazy chicken. I need to dry some of that oregano soon. What are you? Lime basil? Do you want to live next to the parsley? You smell good, pineapple sage. I don't think that's too close to the borage. That borage is gonna get really big. All that borage reseeded from last year. The borage gets little blue flowers on it that look like stars. Sometimes they look pink or purple. I make a tea out of them and they smell like cucumbers. There's a few herbs in this bed that come up every year. And then I add different stuff, usually some sort of pretty flower along the border. I grow different things in it every year, usually mostly herbs. Like 10 years ago I planted hollyhocks in it, but those died. What are you? Thai basil. Looks like there's 3 different Thai basils in here. Maybe I'll plant them in a row. Do a little hedge of Thai basil. Looks like all these flowers are going to be orange or yellow. I got yellow pansies. I've got orange snapdragons. Plant those along the back. And then between the orange zinnias, I'll put yellow pansies. That peppermint is really strong. One tall yellow marigold in the corner. You're gonna be like 3 feet tall.